I never was quite satisfied with the church being called a multi-ethnic church or a church with diversity. With any movements, you need new nomenclature. You need a new language that can be more gripping to reflect who we really are. Third culture can be defined as the mindset and will to love, learn, and serve in any culture, even in the midst of pain and discomfort.
It means to take our common experience of pain and then choose to engage in a theology of discomfort.
Letting the gospel be incarnated into whatever the context.
How is it to live with people within their cultural context so their cultural context becomes dominant?
God is a third culture God, and that's how he rolls.
When you look at third culture, really it's rooted fundamentally in the two great commandments Jesus emphasized. Number one, love God with all your heart, soul, mind. And second, love your neighbor as yourself. What Jesus was referring to when asked, who is my neighbor? He gave a response that was not didactic nor linear, but he told actually a story of a good Samaritan.
That story is challenging and it's tough.
A half-breed, a Creole person, half Jew, half Gentile, loving a Jewish person who was alongside the road that was not very well. Our neighbor then is someone not like us, probably of a different culture, and maybe even different socio-economically.
When I'm traveling far from home on the wide horizon.
Who's the most unlovable person you can think of? Who's the last person that you would ever want to like sit with and live life with? And Jesus says, dude, that's your neighbor.
So third culture is actually rooted scripturally, that this is the very heart of God. He's called us to go to a place of discomfort.
Third culture life is uncomfortable.
If you go cross-culturally, you're always making other people more important than yourself.
I think it's about pushing ourselves and dealing with that discomfort.
Now, it comes to the place where it gets to be totally fulfilling because of what God's done, but it is a painful giving up. That's the art of being a third cultural person.